This story is an original story. I've heard different versions of the story, but this is my version. It's called Señor Huesos, Mr. Bones. Once there was a man who was thin. No, he wasn't thin. He was flaco, skinny. He was so skinny that when he walked, his jaws went clickety-clack, his elbows went clickety-clack, his knees went clickety-clack. He went clickety-clack all over. Everyone in the village called him Señor Huesos, Mr. Bones. That was his name. He was also guapo, handsome. Big, beautiful brown eyes and long eyelashes and a lovely smile. And he was chistoso, funny. He could make anybody laugh anytime. Now, in the village where he lived, there was a beautiful young woman named Consuelo Marin. She had long hair and green eyes, and she was kind and gentle, and Señor Huesos was in love with her. He would go see her, and he'd come up the roads, and he'd be walking along, and his jaw would be going clickety-clack, his elbows would be clickety-clack, his knees would be clickety-clack, and he'd be going clickety-clack all over, and she liked that sound. He'd come in and talk with her and make her laugh, and sometimes he would dance and she would clap. His elbows would go clickety-clack, his knees would go clickety-clack, he'd go clickety-clack all over, and she'd be clapping as he danced. There was another young man in the village, Señor Gilberto. He played the violin. He loved her too. He would go visit her and he'd play the violin and play her beautiful music, and they would talk and laugh and sing together. He would go see her one day, Señor Huesos the other, and they alternated back and forth and back and forth. And there came a time when they both asked her to marry him. She didn't know what to do, marry her. She didn't know what to do. I don't know, I like Señor Gilberto and his music and the way he talks to me. But I like Señor Huesos, he's so funny, and I like that clickety-clack sound, and he's guapo, handsome too. I don't know. Señor Gilberto? Señor Huesos? Señor Gilberto, Señor Huesos. And finally she decided. She married Señor Huesos. There was a big wedding, and there was music, and bailando, dancing, and comida, food, and Señor Gilberto was there playing, and he was trying to look happy. Well, he wasn't very happy because she hasn't chosen, but he was trying, but every once in a while. Señor Huesos and Consuelo Marin were very happy. Every day he went off to the field to work, and she'd stay home and clean and work in the garden and cook. She was a very, very good cook, and every day she made a flan. It's an oh so sweet egg custard, and she put different toppings one day. One day she'd have blackberry, another day blueberry, raspberry, and caramel was the one that she liked the best, and the one that Señor Huesos liked the best too. He'd come home from work, and they would have dinner and have their flan, and they'd clean everything up, and then they would dance and talk. Sometimes Señor Gilberto came and he played his music, and they all sang together. They had dinner together and all sang together. One afternoon, Señor Huesos was coming home. He was happy, thinking about his beautiful wife and his wonderful food and that flan. Oh, that flan, that smooth custard. He was walking along and thinking about her. He started going faster because he wanted to get home faster, faster and faster. Clickety-clack, 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 click. And suddenly he stopped and he fell to the ground, dead of a heart attack. Consuelo Marin was heartbroken. She was so sad. They had a huge funeral, and everybody came to the funeral, and there was comida, food, and música, music, and dancing, and stories. Oh, so many stories about him and everybody else. She was sad. Señor Gilberto did not come around to see her. He wanted to give her time to grieve. Finally, one day he went to visit her, and he played music for her, and they sang. And every day he would go and he'd play music, and they would sing together. One day she invited him for dinner, and she had made a flan with raspberries. After that, every evening he went and had dinner, and they had a flan with different toppings, and then he would play music, and they would talk and laugh. One evening, As they were just beginning to eat their flan, they heard this sound. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Oh, it was such a familiar sound. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, clickety-clack. And suddenly the door swung open, and there was Señor Huesos, except now he was really Huesos. He was a skeleton. Consuelo Marín said, "Ay, esposo, ¿qué estás haciendo aquí? What are you doing here?" "Oh, I smell that flan." "No, no, estás muerto, you're dead." "No, no, I'm not dead. Look, I can dance." And he started dancing around with his jaw going clickety-clack and his elbows going clickety-clack and his knees going clickety-clack and going clickety-clack all over. So he came in and they had flan and he left. And every evening at the same time he would come. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Oh, Señor Roberto was getting upset because he never had any time with her. And she was upset. She didn't know if she was married or not, if he was alive or dead. So she came up with a plan. And she told Señor Roberto. And Señor Roberto said, "Oh, we'll try it tonight." So that evening, when they were just going to start to eat their flan, here he came. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, clickety-clack. He came in. And they ate. Then Señor Roberto said, ¿Quieres escuchar un poco de música? Do you want to hear a little bit of music? Oh, sí, a mí me encanta música. I love music. Me encanta bailar. I love to dance. So Señor Roberto started to play very slowly. And Señor Huesos danced. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. And then Señor Roberto started playing a little faster. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, clickety, and then he started playing really fast. Clickety-clack, click. Oh, Señor Huesos was going so fast and he was laughing. He was having such a fun time turning and twirling. He didn't even notice when a hand went flying in one direction, another hand in the other, an arm, a leg, a leg. Pretty soon there were parts all over the room, and he was just laying there with his jaw going clickety-clack, clickety-clack, clickety-clack. And then there was silence. Consuelo Marín went and she got a mantel, a tablecloth. She put all the bones into the tablecloth. They took the mantel and the bones to the coffin. They put the bones in there, but they mixed them up so much that he could never put them back together again. And they went home. In time, they were married. And she continued all their lives making wonderful, wonderful dinners. But she never, ever made flan again.